This is Anaya.
It's the righteous vigilante Jamon Creek, and you're tuning in to Minds Wide Open.
Hey, yo, check it out. This is Namestream, never mainstream. You're tuning in to Minds Wide Open Media.
Shout out to the Florida Vibe Directory. You're now listening to the best playlist in South Florida.
Let's go. You already know what time it is, man. It's Florida Vibe Directory. I am your host for the evening. This is your boy, Gabe Avelli. And who I got with me today?
What? Space Camp Juiceliii, you know how we coming. Shout out to SoFlo. Shout out to Luke. Shout out to Gabe Avelli.
Yes, sir.
Minds Wide Open.
Damn, I like that ad-lib, though. That shit was tough right there.
Yeah. That's really a tag, bro. That's really a tag. You'll be hearing that a lot more.
Damn, so you're a Kung Fu fan, like a big Kung Fu fan?
I would say so.
Okay.
I would definitely say so. For me, like, I like Kung Fu, anime. I've always liked hand-to-hand combat, stuff like that. You feel me?
Word. Growing up, or what's like your current favorite anime, I would say?
Damn, that's a little tough. I would say right now, and I know a lot of people gonna get on me for this, I would say One Piece.
Really?
Yeah, One Piece.
You know, I don't know why they would. I mean, when I usually ask people that, a lot of people say One Piece.
Yeah?
A lot of people.
I feel like a lot of people say Naruto.
It's Naruto, One Piece, and like DBZ are like the top three most common answers, I would say, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Attack on Titan would be in there too.
it's up there.
I forgot that's anime. Attack on Titan's cool. It's a little more gory than like most animes, so like for some reason that didn't really. But Attack on Titan's
It's just in the ones I hear the most.
That I don't know. The first
I've never really peeped.
I've only seen like the first 7 episodes, but that is like if you want to feel like the world is about to end, here, bro, watch like the first 7 episodes. You're like, holy shit, like this is it. You feel like that shit could actually really happen, you know?
Bro,
but
that shit's crazy. Look, like big human eating humans, bro.
Bruh, it was just wild to me because it's like once like Buddy became a Titan too, I was like, I don't know how strongly invested I am in this. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like he died. Like when he died, I was like hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and then they were like, oh, this Titan is fighting back. I was like, oh, here we go. Like, you know, it was just so like. But then it's like, how can I say that when Goku's came back millions of fucking times? You know?
Facts. Goku don't die for real. Just like us. Anyway.
Facts. Nah, Goku always got a plan up his sleeve.
Facts.
Shit, dog. But let's get right into what the people really came to hear, man. So let's start from the beginning, man. So what was your early life like?
Early life. Well, I grew up in Palm Beach, so
Okay.
and like I'm a '90s baby, so Palm Beach wasn't always like roses and you feel me. Like it wasn't always like super sweet. Like I wouldn't say like I'm a street dude, but you feel me. That's where I come from.
Nah, I've been to Palm Beach a couple times, and I know Palm Beach got a little bit more edge.
Yeah.
You know, it's because it's like they don't have like the Dade is the most famous. You feel me? But Broward is right there. You know, Palm Beach like that underdog. You feel me? So I feel like they always feel like they kind of had to go harder.
In a way, I feel like Palm Beach is just like because it's so central Florida. You know, you have like down here it's south, it's southern. You have more like islanders, more people from like with a little more flavor. You feel me? Up
I see
there,
what you're
like
saying.
native, like Floridians type deal. I feel like
So it's more like country, you would say.
it's very country in certain areas, like specifically Riviera Beach.
Yeah.
That's where I'm from. So like super country. You feel me? You at your grandma's house. You with your cousin. Shout out Muja. That's my cousin, man. He's me and him. We grew up with each other. We really just like we never really seen life as like, oh, it's hard. It's this and that. It was just like we living.
I feel what you're saying. I definitely feel what you're saying. So, coming out of Palm Beach as an artist, what would you say was like some of the benefits and then some of the challenges?
The benefit was the challenge, I would say, because it's real tough. I remember when I was like starting to tell people like, oh look, I make music, and I'm different. Like I don't be rapping like perk, gun, drug. Like I mean I'll sprinkle some in there because it's like
What people want to hear.
But when I started like rapping for people, they be like, dang, what you think you like Lupe Fiasco or like.
Damn.
So it's like it's tough, but it make you one, build character. Two, if you don't know yourself, you're gonna find out who you are. You just gonna break.
Yep.
So, and I feel like everywhere in the world is like that. But for me, Palm Beach was definitely like it set that tone for me, you know. So now when I go out in the world, you can kind of see what's what.
I see what you're saying for sure. Now coming from Palm Beach, what were some of the local artists there making some noise that like really were like catching your attention and like making that feel more like a reality?
Well, first off, Pharaoh Luke Kane, that's my brother. We never really like paid too much attention to like our surrounding, but I would say Pharaoh Luke Kane, that's he's Space Camp too, so that's my bro. I would say Cello, he was making a lot of noise. Free that man. Who else? I would say my dog Jamie, JP. He was doing the thing. And then really, I would say, like a lot of the artists that, like, I was cool with, probably like Van Dam Body Slam.
Dog.
He's a little bit older than me.
Dog, I was literally that was my follow-up question. I was like, bro, do you know about them damn dogs? But you already beat me to the punch.
Yeah.
That
That song, That's a Body Slam.
Yo,
That song was big.
cool cake. He was like part of their group and shit. Like
Probably, like I said, bro, I never really like, I've always kind of been like an under a rock type person. If I meet people, it's like, oh, what's good? You know, I check them out. But
I found it on YouTube, and then like I just got like so intrigued by like this one. They had like a Smack DVD type of thing.
yeah.
It's called Gangsters and Thugs.
Gangsters and Thugs.
But I did so much, like I just started doing research on like the whole scene because I wanted to find out like what the fuck happened, and like so I did way more research than I probably should have. But like that's really what kind of showed me what Palm Beach is really like about, you know.
Yeah.
But also I did want to kind of get into like the early stages of it. Like how did you start doing music?
For me, I've always leaned on music, you know. Like I don't really like open up to people too much. So for me, like music is it's a channel, it's a vessel, you know, it's vibration. And I've always been musical. Growing up, my mom, she sings. You know, every Saturday, if you live in a Caribbean house or an island house or a Latin house, every Saturday or Sunday, you're gonna get up to some loud music. My mom will be clapping. It's time to get up and clean. So music has always been huge for me, you know. So I'll say around the time where I was graduating, I was just like, I'm not gonna take sports seriously.
So you was playing sports before?
Yeah, I was playing football.
Okay. And like it was like serious, or like you were just like doing it to like get girls type shit?
For me, it was serious because I liked it. I enjoyed it. So if I ever enjoy something, I'm gonna grab onto it and I'm gonna give it my energy.
Right.
I don't really think of like the outcome too much. You know what I mean? I just be like
In the
fuck it,
moment.
here. Yeah.
I felt that. So like, what was like the first song you made though? Like, when's the first time you actually like heard your voice like on a track? You mentioned your brother was a rapper. Did he have something to like do with that?
No, funny enough, I told my pops, I was like, yo, like I want to take music seriously. You know, like you got anything I could do around the crib? You know, make some money. I want to start buying equipment. I started like getting like little odd jobs here, hustling there, like doing my thing. And he took me to a studio in Palm Beach.
Your pops?
Yeah, my pops.
That's
did.
lit.
Yeah, it was crazy because like me and him, we ain't always been like, super duper cool. But it's like, funny enough, like reflecting back on it, he definitely played a key role in a lot of why I'm here. I mean, shit, I'm here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out Pops, you feel me? Shout out my moms too. But he took me to a studio and I was interning there. And some cats from like Universal came through and I was a jit, you feel me? So I'm thinking like everything that I'm seeing is like, okay, like I'm downloading it, you feel me? So I go out and I greet these people, right? And it's like an artist, A&R, and like, I guess security. And I was like, yeah, I introduced myself, blase, blase. At the time I was Don Free. And I introduced myself and bro comes back to me like midway through a session. He's like, hey bro, you say you make music, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, what you can spit on this right here? And at the time, I didn't know how to write. Like, I was just freestyle. I freestyle and try to memorize it,
You was like in high school around this time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like coming out out of my junior year.
Okay.
Yeah, so I still had one more year. So I was still like kind of figuring things out. You know what I mean?
Still a little green.
Yeah, green. Yeah, that's a fact.
For sure.
That's a fact. So yeah, bro was like, "Oh, what you got?" Like blase, and I spit something. He was like, "Yeah, bro." He was like, "Yeah, we gonna put it together." And everybody in the room was like, "Bro, that's an intern, bro. Like, what are you doing?" You know what I mean? And I'm like, "Let's do it. Let's get it." So, and they were like, "Oh, write something down, and let's see what you got." So I didn't know how to write. I just wrote like a few things down, like key points, I guess.
To keep freestyling.
Yeah. And then they were like, "Okay, get in there, let's see what you got." Bro was trying to read my shit. I'm like, "Nah, bro, like, I like to, you feel me, you gonna hear it when it's done."
Right.
And pretty much just believed in myself all the way through. And then when I first heard myself on the song, I ain't gonna lie, the song was ass. It was butt cheeks. To me, like at least my part was, because, you know, now I progressed so much since then. But, you know, just believing in myself and stepping, and just every opportunity I got, you know, I showed who I was.
But I think that's actually really something to admire, though, that you had the... Damn, I'm trying to think of the right word. Would it be gumption, Luke? Like you had like the gumption to, like, you know what I'm saying, stay like, no, I'm gonna do this shit my way. No, you can't read my verse. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna conform if you want me to do my best.
Mm-hmm.
So that is definitely, you know what I'm saying, something that is very, you know, to be respected. Now, I did want to ask as well. I mean, you kind of mentioned it, but I feel like it's kind of time to go into that. When you talked about playing your role, you feel me? And like the real reason that like I was even interested to interview you is because I feel like I've seen you play your role for a while, you know?
Yeah.
I've seen you like around, like I've seen you with Deli, Louis, all them boys, you know what I'm saying? But I've seen it like how you grew within that, you know what I'm saying? To become like, you know, where you're at now, you know what I'm saying? So it is very much something to commend, you know what I'm saying? And definitely something to bring up. But I just wanted you to kind of go in a little bit more on the importance of that and explain like maybe moments where, you know, that ended up benefiting you.
Well, I'm gonna start from, I would say, when Pharaoh and I really linked with Spaceman. Shout out A-Flame, Spaceman, que lo que. That's my big brother. Like, we linked up and he had Space Camp already. So it was like, bro had the knowledge and we were like gung-ho, you feel me?
Yeah.
He just was like, bro, I believe in y'all boys so much. So from there, we started like really just working with each other, like tapping in. He's a producer, engineer, everything. So from there, like, mind you, Pharaoh and I, we were already like performing, dropping music. But from there, it was like, I started seeing how important it was to really cultivate yourself as an artist, as like really understanding who you are and what is your goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you going towards? Like, who are you and what are you saying to people? Because that's always been an inspiration as to why I do music. You know what I mean? So I definitely want to make sure that, you know, the music that I make has some kind of impact.
Right.
You know, but when I started really like looking at myself, mind you, I never stopped making music. I just wasn't releasing.
Right.
You know, so I would say over the course of like 2 years, I just sat still. I was still like, obviously,
Around.
Louis, that's my brother, that's my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Deli, that's my little bro.
Shout out to Deli, man, for real, man.
Odell!
That my boy be putting in that work.
No cap. Del works hard, bro. Like literally, he doesn't stop moving, bro.
Like, I remember when my dog was doing like photo shoots for the Dub. You know what I'm saying? And like to see how far like he's came in this shit, like, cause I feel like y'all boys' success is kind of like parallel. You feel me? Cause I feel like y'all were like breaking into the scene around the same time, and then like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all both where y'all at now. You know what I'm saying? So like, I see it kind of like parallel.
It is. I mean, anytime you know, we're all energy. You feel me? So energetic beings. Like even right now, all three of us, we're three different realities that are merging at a certain time.
Right.
You know, so it's like anytime you really spend time with people, and anytime you know, you have a similar goal that, you know, I can help you and you can help me, like as you grow, you become family.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, definitely, bro. That's crazy that you mentioned that because we talk about that, like looking at where we come from and where we are now, and it's just necessary to be like consistent, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's really the most important thing. Now, also, I did want to ask you, like, have you always been like a spiritual type person? Like, have you always been like in tune with that?
Yeah.
Because I guess like always like from a kid and everything.
From a kid, and then I mean, as you grow, you learn more. So things that I've always been aware of, sometimes it's like I didn't know what it was. It's just I just thought I was different, or I thought everybody was like that, which over time you realize it's not really like that. You
Right.
know? I mean, I was raised Christian, but so I've always had like, you know, some kind of teaching, you know what I'm saying? But I've always been like very like aware and like just kind of kept my eyes open and never really how to put it, like I've always known that my life is my life.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever had like a supernatural encounter?
Bro, my life is a supernatural encounter, bro. I swear. Bro, yeah, I've had something like that a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, people always say like their relatives visit them and stuff like that. Like,
In dreams and stuff like that.
yeah,
right?
you know.
Well, I
Bro.
mean, who else would they visit though? Like,
Who wouldn't you visit? If you,
Oh,
if you could go anywhere.
I would probably visit my. I mean, if I just died, I'd
Yeah.
probably be like, oh, I want to be around my family real quick.
Facts. Like, yo, my old coworker from Jamba Juice. Like,
Think about it like this, right? Once you're there, does time exist?
I mean, does time exist anyways?
Exactly. Okay, so with that being said, you think you would spend all that time visiting just your family?
I would say that if you are everything in that instance, then yes. Because
But-
you're also doing other things.
if you're doing that
Okay.
If you're doing that every day, you know what I'm saying? Then you fuck it, I would go everywhere.
But what is a day? What defines what tells us what a day is other than the sun going up and going down? I
That's
would
a
guess.
fact.
For us, you see what I'm saying?
But if you're, yeah, damn. So, have you ever really like seen some shit like paranormal shit? Like you ever like when the homies, you remember back in the days, like people used to get drunk and be like, yo, we're going to a haunted house, and like people you never none of that shit.
I wouldn't say nothing like paranormal, like crazy spooky type deal. But I've had some experiences where I'm like, because I didn't know what was going on, I couldn't comprehend what was going on. I'm like, bruh, you know, like, shit moving, and you like, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I've had like situations where like you ever thought about something, or you're feeling a sensation because you're thinking about something, and like in the same second the lights start flickering and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, that's happened before.
yeah, I mean, once again, if everything's energy, if everything's electric, you know. But yeah, I've had some instances. I would tell you, one time I was on the beach, bro, and I've seen like some crazy things in the air, bro. Like,
Sheesh.
yeah, like formations in the air, like. But it's like the way they move, it doesn't go up or down like how we move. You feel me? Like if I'm running, if I got a football and I'm running, I hit a juke, I gotta like physically move. Nah, them jokers was like moving in like multiple directions through. I don't know how to explain it.
That shit sound wild though.
Yeah.
Damn. Now the 3 eyes. I see you use the 3 eyes a lot. Is there like a special meaning behind the 3 eyes?
Yeah. 3 represents understanding. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Lee, I said Juiceliii, and then I was like, let me put something different. 3 eyes.
And it's easy to search too.
Yeah.
Like very, like you know what I'm saying. A lot of people have trouble with search engine optimization. Yeah.
SEO.
SEO.
Yes, sir.
You know, a lot of people have trouble with that, but your name's pretty easy to search. Like I searched you on YouTube, SoundCloud, everything was able to find you. Like
Thank you.
no other type shit.
Yeah,
Now,
but I mean, did you double entendre that intentionally though? No,
Nah, a lot of times I just
because when he said it, I was like, oh, is there a project you did called Three Eyes about a third eye or something? And then when I realized, oh, he's talking about his name, I was like,
Right.
that's a double entendre right in the name.
that kind of happened on its own. I just feel and do, and you know.
now speaking about that, like, what's your creative process like? Like when you're in
He
the
feels and does. Did you not
when
hear?
you're in the stew, like how do you feel the beat? Like how do you feel like yo, this is the right beat for me? Like, or like do you get like beat packs and get them sent to you,
Well,
and then like right at the crib and go back, or how you do it?
I'm very, very fortunate to have a team around me. That's my family,
Word.
literally. So, I mean, I could fall asleep at the studio, get up at the studio. I could be in and out. I could go to another state, come back. You know what I mean? Shout out Space Camp. You know what I'm saying? But we all make beats. I got Wonder Boy beats. That's my brother. OG Vincenzo, that's my brother.
Shout out OG Vincenzo.
Yeah, that's my bro.
Yeah.
And then he's also from Florida too.
Yeah, nah, that's my boy right there too. I met him on the scene. We've been talking about getting an interview set up, so that should be coming soon.
Hey Chenzo, man, you gotta tap in, man.
Yes, sir.
Tap in, Chenzo.
Yes, sir.
Oh, also shout out to the people that's been affected by Hurricane Ian. That's very unfortunate. You know, hopefully we could find a way to all like come together and, you know, at least comfort these people because a lot of people have been affected.
Trust me.
You know, and I know Chenzo's from that side of Florida too, so.
Oh, like North Florida?
Um,
That's like, yeah, it's like what? Fort Myers area? Fort Myers
yeah.
area.
Yeah, Fort Myers got hit
Yeah,
pretty
man.
hard.
Prayers up to them for real, man.
But yeah, what were we talking about? Oh, man.
So we were talking about your creative process,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you actually brought me to my next question. So tell me about Space Camp. Tell me about like the origins of Space Camp. How did you get involved with them?
Raw energy, bro. Just like a bunch of creatives, like-minded creatives that were working, that merged, and Spaceman had the location, and we all just like were like meteors just crashing into a huge like, you know what I'm saying, situation where we're a collective, you know, and we all study like on a day-to-day, like, okay, what do you need to do in order to operate a business? Like, you know, understanding that, you know, to obviously protect yourself as an artist, how to protect yourself as an artist, you know, things like that. But that was like, I would say it was just like a mixture of just raw energy, bro. Like, when we create music, bro, it's its own thing. It's just like breathing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I remember Spaceman, he just get on one of the keyboards and and you feel something and he'll sense it and then build off of that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we all kind of have that chemistry where you know, sometimes, like, let's say for example, even Pharaoh been making like crazy beats lately, bro. Like I cooked up probably like 5 beats just yesterday. I was actually touching one up before I came here. And so it's really not hard. We just feel and do.
Hey, you can't be mad at it though, because it's hard to find people that you have that rapport with creatively, that you guys could just like start something and then leave it, and you know when it comes back it's gonna be done. But not only just done, but done right and tailored to you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's real good to hear. So now when you make your beats, like how do you usually start, like to layer? Actually, no. I wanted to say, because you said something very important. You said something about the artists protecting themselves. So what are like a few ways for artists who may not be aware or may not be in tune that artists could protect themselves?
Understanding what an artist is and always studying what an artist is, like online, like, okay, you could literally, especially today, bro, you can go on Google, be like, how do I be a rapper? How do I become a rapper? Like, you create a name, you create a business, You see what I'm saying? It's like they'll literally like give you the steps, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I feel like we live in a reality now, bro, where it's like you could be and do whatever you want.
Right.
You just have to educate yourself. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, educate yourself. That's the biggest thing right there.
Nah, I definitely feel you, bro. I mean, that's actually like, you know, really important too, because a lot of people, they just get into it and then they figure stuff out later on, and then it's like, you know, that you're already fucked. You know?
No, that's good too, though. That's good too, because even if you, let's say, for example, you get yourself into a situation, you're the only person that could get yourself in or out of anything.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So if you can get yourself in it, you can get yourself out of it. You just got to find how strong you are as an individual, as a person, like, you know what I'm saying, to make it happen.
Facts.
So
Now, I wanted to ask you this: what's more fun, recording or performing?
woo. I feel like they're both just fun, bro. Like, they're different. It's different energies. Like, when you're recording, for me, it's a very inward process. So sometimes I'm just flowing, and sometimes, like, if I feel a beat and I have like a direction, or even sometimes if I'm driving around and I think of something, I'll write down like the concept. So sometimes like the concept will match a beat, you know, and so I would say that's enjoyable because I get to really feel not only myself, my environment, my surroundings, but performing, it's like now you're sharing it.
Right.
You know, so dang, that's okay. So I would say performing it probably, and I would say that probably even get more fun because, you know, I'm performing a lot more now, especially like after COVID and all that. You know, people back outside. So I just did a show with Love Hurts brought me out for the Everything is Everything show, and I'm looking forward to possibly doing some tours soon too. So
Lit.
yeah, bro.
Now, what's your craziest show story? Like the most wild thing that's happened to you at a show?
So we took ourselves on tour, bro. Bro, we dead ass took ourselves on tour, bro. A few times, 2-3 times. But it was like all of the homies, like all of us, the first time we did it, bro, we were like winging it, bro.
Right.
So,
Where'd you guys go? Like Florida? Like all around Florida?
we did Florida, Atlanta,
Damn.
New York.
All driving?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah.
So it was,
And Boston.
what was performing in New York like?
I feel like overall, it was just love. Like, we ended up performing like a few different places, and it was really just like I don't want to say it was a blur, but it was like, bro, New York is its own entity, bro. Like, bro, it's like from the moment you touch down, and we were in Washington Heights too, like,
Ooh.
yeah, bro. So it was love, bro. It was beautiful, bro. Like, when I tell you, bro, I was able to literally pass out in our shuttle outside on the street,
Damn.
bro. No, like,
Right after the show, no nothing.
no nothing, bro. No issues, nothing. Got up to one of the OGs, brought like some burdock root shots, bro. It was just love, bro. And then
You're saying like Mama Juana?
I don't know. I think so. That sounds familiar, but it's like the little like herbal root shot.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't coffee or nothing like that.
Oh, okay. No, you're talking about something different. I'm talking about liquor.
No. What they were drinking out there was they call them nutcrackers or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't drink too much, so you know.
So, out of all the spots on tour, which one had like the prettiest ladies?
Ladies,
Yeah.
I would say, dang, that's hard. That's hard because when it comes to women, bro, like, they're just beautiful, bro. Like, so to me, like, flavors, bro, it's just like, I would say New York because there was so much diversity. You know what I mean? Florida for sure. Florida always. Always, always.
Nah, Miami gonna show you something.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Even when you don't think, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I'm, like, really into boom bap, too. So it's like, whenever I go to these boom bap shows, I'm like, bro, ain't gonna be nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be straight male fest. But then
Yeah.
you'll be surprised, bro. Like,
Oh yeah, they pop out.
yeah,
They pop
you'll
out.
be surprised. You'll be like, hold on.
Bro, and I feel like they pop out more now than like pre-COVID.
Ever.
Like
Because
ever,
it's
bro. Like
nobody felt like that was something that was always gonna be there. So now I feel like everything is more appreciated, bro. Like,
yeah.
pretty much every weekend I go to a show of some sort, and there's always people there.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Right now, I don't know if y'all see it, but bro, like females got like a strong wave right now, bro.
Yes,
like,
sir.
and it's not even a wave. I feel like it's like as time goes, as life goes, you have like a masculine wave, feminine wave. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And I feel like right now women are really feeling themselves. Like for real, like
And they're getting the push too. It's like
You see what I'm saying?
It's all organically lining up for them.
exactly. So, and that's dope to watch, you know, because it's like for me, I'm a person of like observation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So to watch things go from like a super duper, bro. Like I remember it was a time, bro. Like niggas was fighting a lot, bro. Like everything was like super masculine, bro. Like super duper, like charged up to
Yeah.
where like now the scenes that I'm in and I'm seeing is like very like lax, vibey, like you know what I'm saying. So
I think that too. That also comes with like different music becoming more popular. You know what I'm saying? As like that hype shit kind of phases out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once you get more into like the chill phase of things, then everybody's more relaxed. Now, of course, something I always do on any interview that I do, I always do like a rapid fire portion. You know what I'm saying? Where like, you know, don't think too much about it. Just just go ahead, just answer the questions.
okay.
You know, let's see if you're ready. So I'm starting this one off crazy. So my biggest
Wait, before we start,
okay.
my bad, not to cut you off, could my answers possibly be one word?
If you want them to be,
Okay, all right, cool.
you know, if it's something good, we'll unpack.
All right, cool.
All right.
Let's get it.
My biggest inspiration is.
Life.
My biggest distraction is.
Thinking.
I like women that
Are free.
my favorite movie is.
My life.
My favorite vacation spot is.
Studio.
Not the studio.
Okay. I'll say the beach. The beach or nature, any kind of nature.
If there's any specific destination.
I think he's going for geographical.
Yeah.
Geographical. Oh, okay.
Geographical.
I would say so far, Tennessee has some dope mountains,
Tennessee seems like it'd be dope.
bruh. When I tell you, you got a mountain like this, right, and you're in the crib, so like you're coming from the side, like on the mountain, right. And I know it's rapid fire, my bad.
You good?
But,
No, you good. You good. I like it. Don't worry.
So you coming from the side on the mountain, so you're not on the cliff.
Damn.
So you go in the house, right? But when you're going downstairs and you come outside, you're lower. You're like on a lower part of the mountain. I'm from Florida, bro. Everything flat out here, bro.
I felt that.
Bro, to go into a house on one level and come out of a house completely on another level on a mountain into a creek, that's beautiful, bro.
That's wild.
That's beautiful. Hey, man, y'all got to travel. Leave your environment, man. Go see the world, you know. Trust the universe. Just,
Tennessee on the list now.
yeah, Tennessee definitely on the list.
All right. My favorite low-key restaurant is.
Low-key restaurant. Favorite low-key. I'm gonna give you, that's hard. Okay. I'm gonna give you one in Florida, and I'm gonna give you one in LA.
For sure.
Okay. All right. Florida, I would say, and I feel like the team would agree with me on this one. only because this is like a very special place for us, Planta. And in LA, I don't know if, I know I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but I know I'm not. Shikarshi.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what do they sell? What do they sell there?
Because you feel me, I got some brothers that's also not plant-based. You know, so to be able to go to a spot where you could trust that it's clean and they're gonna bring me my plant-based stuff, like not cross-contaminated. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
But also my friends can enjoy what they want to eat too. You know what I mean? That's really special to me.
Nah, that's fair enough. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who, you know, follow those diets. They're like, no, we only going here, and like, you know, try to shame other people.
Real
for,
like totalitarian, like
right.
real like yeah. Nah, I don't really even like that because for me, I'm Nicaraguan and native, so I grew up like when you sitting around the table, you know what I mean? Like that's intimate, like
Facts.
that's deep.
Facts.
So who am I to be like, just because I decided to eat differently than you, to look at your plate and be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? But that's kind of creep, you know what I'm saying? So,
Definitely.
Yeah.
You can't shame people for what they want to eat, you know?
Facts.
At the end of the day, if it's not going inside you know, your body, then what does it matter?
You know what I mean?
All right. Last time I got drunk was at
When was the last time I got drunk? I barely even remember. I don't even be. I said last time I got drunk. Which time was the last time?
the first time, man. I'm like, I'm never doing this again.
I'd say the best time I got drunk was it was actually with Louis. Yeah, it was
Louis
with
be getting turned, him and Foolie.
Yeah, it was with Louis and it was with our big bro Matt. We were at the Hard Rock and we had some sake. So like, brother Matt was like, yeah, bro, it was sake, and he was like telling me what it was. I'm like, okay,
it was hot?
Yeah, it was warm rice wine.
Nice.
Yeah, so we ended up knocking down like between the three of us like 9 of them, bro.
Damn.
But like over time, like we wasn't like
back to back in it,
you know, hammering it, going crazy. But by the time we stood up, and that's the trick, when you stand up, man, it got loopy. We were turned up. We done damn near, I don't want to say damn near broke everything in the house, but yeah, it was.
A lot of shit was broken.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know what sake is, Gabe?
I know about sake, of course. You know?
I was gonna say, you got some in the fridge.
Sake.
Sake.
Yup. Trust me, bro. I went to this, well, my cousin, for his girl's birthday, they did like, you know, like a hibachi, but they come to your crib.
Yeah.
So they had like the hibachi guy in the backyard, and he was like, I a sake you a sake me. I was like, all right,
Did he do the torch like volcano
all
thing?
that shit, bro.
Yeah.
All that shit, bro. Just know when it was his turn to get the sake little water gun, we let that motherfucker have it. It was like, oh, you got me this drunk? I got something for you.
Facts. That's
All
what's
right.
up.
I got two more for you. These are a little deep, you know. So you,
Chick
you,
is
you,
deep. Remind me, I'm gonna play down for y'all.
you could think about it a little bit. All right, if I could change anything in the world, it would be
Myself. Adaptation, bro. Adaptation. Got to, bro.
All right. I can't trust a person if
they ain't honest, you know, honest with themselves, honest with each other.
Facts.
You know, honesty is probably the biggest thing.
Gotta be. I mean, well, shit. Let's play some music.
Let's get it. So what it is, Luke? I'm gonna airdrop you some.
You can Bluetooth or AirDrop.
All right. What's the Bluetooth?
BTA2.
Okay. I'm a DJ.
Yo, Juiceliii.
BTA2.
Get my phones up. Oh, these are the breakdancing joints right here, Luke.
Phone up.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's that time.
It's that time. Look at this, bro.
That's all unreleased music?
All unreleased, bro.
Yeah, I would go crazy. I would go crazy.
I'm just saying it's about that time. Oh, Lord.
Nah, don't worry about it. It was almost an oil spill, but you got it.
Almost, right? Caught it. All right, let's see. I wanted to play deep first. Bomb.
Come on.
There we go. I don't know if I'm connected.
It appears you were.
Oh, there we go.
Florida Vibe exclusive. Juiceliii in the motherfucking building.
Sarcastic, but you know I be literal. Transparent, like I said, it's just spiritual. Fell in love, my skins were fake. Wasn't really none, swear it's just digital. Calculating all the steps that I made. Every fucking move better be pivotal. Every fucking move better be sweet. Don't play by my fam, you ain't heard about that. They say that I snap like a female crack. Ain't heard of my music, I know that it's cat. All in my show trying to sell me some fat. Don't get no further than that. My people are precious, you moving too fast. We all is in digit, we don't know that.
You know what I'm saying? That's a quick little drop, you know?
Okay then.
You know? That's produced by Wonder Boy Beats. Shout out Wonder Boy.
Big shout out Wonder Boy.
Let's see here. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do Juiceliii, produced by OG Vincenzo.
Okay.
I know he's waiting on this
You
one.
know we
right
were
here.
waiting on that one.
Down when I read that what it take to stop the storm.
OG Vincenzo.
Yeah.
There you go.
You ready for it?
Hold on.
Yeah. Turn my headphones up.
Been on that, y'all let you get on that.
Come on.
Oh, now we gotta run that back.
Take a day out when I read that what it take to stop the storm. Yeah, you know it stay revolving just like I talk about the show. Yeah, you know I stay evolving. I'd rather show than speak my growth. I just think about ego. It don't take much for me to scold. We been on that. You just get on that. We been on that. You just get on that. We been on that. Hey, you just get on that. We been on that. Y'all just get on that. How I bag that? They wanna know way too many questions. Better bag back. Way too close, girl. You stay on thick. Steady testing like a lab rat. Sneak this, that's some whole shit. Like a punchline, I'ma cash that. Line him up and I'ma knock him out. From the party to show, we gon' crash that.
Yeah.
All right, get the people one more. Get the people one more.
One more. All right, let's see.
I'm not gonna lie, you got good timing with the snippets too. Right there. I'm like, whoop.
Yeah, bro. I be in my whip DJing, bro. Like for real. Let's see. This one I'm gonna do for the ladies real quick. This one I'm gonna do, you know. Let's see. This was called Healing, produced by Wanna.
Damn, little drill sound.
You'll see. One set.
Hey, whenever I'm down, you give me a reason. I'm always open at my lows and you can feel it. Each other's favorite got me feeling like I need it. Why when I say it, baby girl, you don't believe me? She know I'ma keep it solid, keep it real, and she don't care about the women. Baby, know that I'm an angel, heaven sent, I just be sending. You peep my hustle, falling in love with my intention. Quick to the paper, slow to the ankle, and now we winning. All praise to the most high, 'cause girl, you know you gifted. Ain't nobody give me this feeling, this specific, this is different. Give me healing. You know what I need and when I need it, give me healing. And when I'm gone, I know you miss me, I ain't missing.
You know?
Okay.
You know?
So when the project coming out?
Bro, to be honest, it's about to just be a flood, bro. It's about to just be a flood. Like, come, I would say the end of October, beginning of November.
It's over for him.
Yeah, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
only a couple weeks away.
Yeah.
All right, for sure. Well, I appreciate you coming through, my boy. I
Bless,
appreciate
bro.
you sharing the knowledge, you know.
Of course, bro. Thanks for having me.
Before we get up out of here, of course, let the people know where they can find you.
Juiceliii, you can literally Google me. You can literally put in Juiceellii By the time you get to the first I, I'm already popping up. You can find us at Space Camp.
Yes, sir.
You can find us at Love Hurts,
Yes,
LUVHURTZ, or TS, my bad, SXX. But that'll pop up too. You can find us at Shark House. You can find us at. By then, if you ain't found us, you ain't trying. So.
Shit. Anything else you want to let the people know before we get up out of here, man? Anything they should be on the lookout for? Any features? Anything they should be on the lookout for? Anything you want to promote?
I would say Chenzo with Friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
When's that coming out?
That's coming out, I don't know, but very soon.
Okay.
I know that Chenzo was telling me that he was pretty much getting like the last few songs. You know, I don't know if I'm spoiling it, dog, but hey, you feel me? They gotta know it's coming.
Florida Vibe, we get the exclusives, dog. We get the exclusives.
Big facts, big facts. I would say, I mean, just, it's a lot of us, bro. So, you know, you'll be seeing like, you know.
Definitely. Well, shit, that's been it, man. Florida Vibe Directory, man. We got Juiceliii in the building. Definitely, as soon as you drop, that's going to be right there on Proximity FM. Speaking of that, y'all make sure y'all check us out Saturday, 2 p.m. You already know what the fuck the deal is, man. Shout out to my boy, Diafica Juice, Young Luke, cool hand on the motherfucking boards as usual. You already know what it is, man. We got an interview coming out Friday, too, so y'all be ready.
What?
And we got Juiceliii in the building.
You did.
Let's go.
Let's go.
This is Zanaya.
It's the righteous vigilante Jamon Creek, and you're tuning in to Minds Wide Open.
Hey, yo, check it out. This is mainstream, never mainstream. You're tuning into Minds Wide Open Media.
Shout out to the Florida Vibe Directory. You're now listening to the best playlist in South Florida.
So what's our commercial now? Oh. Or like,